Hi and welcome to this video on advanced lots. In this particular video we'll just be running you through the whole kind of end-to-end process of using advanced lots. There's a more detailed video on creating advanced lots that you'll find in our playlist. As it happens, we've got one here that we've already created. So there's a car assembly with wheels, chassis, engine and various other components, and we're asking for a factory price, a delivery date, a delivery cost, and then we have a total delivered cost that's doing a sum of the delivery and the factory price. So what we'll do, we'll just skip to inviting participants and we'll show you the process of suppliers bidding in this advanced lot. So we're in the sandpit, so we can just toggle to behave as one of the sandpit bidders, where we have the automotive parts invitation, and we're just going to give a qualifying bid, i.e. a bid prior to any auction. Likewise, this will work for the RFQ, but you can, as a bidder, download the template into Excel, populate it, and then upload it back into the tool. So we'll just download it, and then we'll fill it in, and we will then upload it back in. So here we have the template, and we've just filled out some prices for the various components, a delivery date, and the delivery price. So now we just upload that back into the tool, which we do just from here. So we click Upload Bids, look for the template and upload it into the tool. So that's come in, and it's just listed out all the bidding detail for the vendor, just so they can just double check, maybe make a change if they need to, and when they're happy they can submit. And so that goes into the tool, and here we have it. So they have the bid of £3,500 and the breakdown that's gone in. So we'll just do that with one other vendor, and then we'll flip to being a host to see those bids. So what we'll do, we'll just toggle back to being a host, and we can now see those qualifying bids. The auction's going to start in 20 seconds or so, but what we see here prior to the auction is who's offering the best bid overall. That's Sandpit Company 1, and we've had two bids on the table. We can expand the details so we can see for each of the components who's offering the best bid and the relative savings across each component. We can then expand the participants so we can see each supplier side by side, so we can see that full breakdown. So the auction's just about to start, and now we can flip back to being a bidder, and once again see their details. So this person is in first place, and they can see for certain components they're actually being outranked. But overall they're in first. If we went to the second bidder, then in this case they can see they're just in rank 2. Again, they're winning certain components, but overall they're in second. So they might come back in, and since this auction is a bid at detail level, they can actually adjust their individual components. So some bids can come down if they want, or some can go up in price, as long as the overall bid is coming down. So maybe they'll reduce the engine down to £1,300, and that's acceptably in the range, so they can submit that new offer. And then when that comes through, they can now see they're in rank 1. So if we go back to being the host, so the person running the auction, live during the auction you can see all the bids as they come in, and you'll see live how the leading bid for each line item is changing, and as before you can expand into the bidders in real time and see how they compare side by side, and then even drill into the particular bidder to see their entire breakdown, so the factory price, the delivery date they're offering, delivery cost, and how they're sort of stacking up in rankings for each of these individual components. And then as before you can have a graph of everything. You see how the best bid is changing over time, and then once that auction is finished you can download all the results into Excel for your own analytics, and you've got a really good real-time bid breakdown of everything that's going on for your component.